find a from the 502, where we rep it true. Cardinal red, black and white, that's our crew. Ballin' hard on the court, scoring touchdowns too. Louisville's finest, we're coming through. Young center pack, freedom, all memories. Gridiron legends, Cardinal legacy. From Muhammad Ali to Lamar Jackson's fleet, we put on for the city, can't you see? Made for the Ville, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Derby City flow, Southern hospitality. Slugger field the church, or we got duality. BB and who, we the real Kentucky. Cars fly together, that's our reality. From the west end to the east, Cardinal pride don't never cease. Throw your wheels up, let them know. Louisville's here to run the show. Made for the field, yeah, we built different. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the ceiling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, history in the making. Made for the Ville, yeah, we built it, yeah. L's up high, keep 'em raised to the feeling. Cardinal Nation, feel the ground shaking. Made for the Ville, Louisville taking over.
Let's go! Welcome, 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 Midnight Family. Where do we start? Where do we finish? Let's talk about it. JL Dutel in the building. Chris Curry, Red State, Delquan. What's good? What's good? Is it time for some orders, Delquan, or what? Great hard-fought victory. What's good? What's good? Everybody get most unhappy. Chris Curry. Narduzzi postgame. Ooh. Ooh. Are we gonna have to go straight to the Narduzzi press conference? Ooh, are we gonna listen to some Kentucky postgame? Ooh, ooh, are we gonna be messy tonight? Ooh. Am I sensing y'all want to get messy tonight or what? Is that what we got going on? We got some messiness getting ready to go down? Eat, hit, pit. We sweated out one. Ooh. Vaughn 502 in the building. Cashmere. Robert Maxwell in the building. Get all the shout outs in really quick. Ooh, and you doing KCD. Gary Crump in the building. Ooh, at Pittsburgh. Yeah, on the road. Got him. That's my quarterback. We are going to do grades. We are for damn sure going to do grades tonight. Ooh, was it a meltdown, or did we snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Or California sober. Shout out to Blake and Baker. And we got the lovely lady Lauren keeping these YouTube streets safe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyone at Derby City Gaming. Man, what a great idea. That's exactly where I should have been at. That's exactly where I should have been at tonight. You got, listen, you grow. Ooh. Oh. Shout out to the ball boy. You're right about that. That's a great call right there. Shout out to the ball boy. What did he say? What did he post? Shout out to the ball boy. Ooh. We got to talk about those rankings. We're going to have to talk about those rankings. Kelly Dickey, how many teams are still undefeated? How many teams are still undefeated after this weekend? Cheers to the Cardinals defense who blanked Pitt in the second half today. Oh, OG Meach. Uh-oh. You never a doubt, OG Meach. You bought it. I throw it back. Cheers. I'm just getting started, so I wasn't ready for that one. Catching up. No, y'all ain't gonna outrun me on the chat this time. Brom doing a lot of firsts. Yep, Clemson, Pitt, the Notre Dame was awesome before. Great team win. Our team didn't turn. I was ready. Jonathan, listen. Thank you for being honest, Jonathan. Thank you for being honest. Thank you. Man, I wish y'all could have heard Rummage. Rummage was having a meltdown today, y'all. In the first half, he was having an absolute meltdown. Jaleel Skinner got his first touchdown. Ooh, the old takes exposed. Let's get messy. Yeah. Okay, we can get messy. Didn't give us any credit in the post game. 6 minutes. So I really got to go get that, huh? I really got to go get that. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Listen, y'all know the rules. Listen, and y'all got to take one with me. Cheers. We need our running backs healthy again. For real. Cheers. Let me just go ahead and let's go Pitt post game. And y'all gotta have me ready. Let me see, Pitt football. Ooh. So here's the thing. Y'all gotta have me ready for that UK post game as well. Okay? Make sure I get to the post game, the UK post game. Andrew Mullins in the building. Okay, y'all ain't gonna leave me in the chat. Don't try to leave me. I was nervous. Queen Lady Lachelle in the building. Cheers. G missed in the house. Made a mistake, but he fought Coach. Coach gave his props on that too. Just being a winner. JL do tell. The first time I didn't watch it, I didn't listen to it live, but I agree with you. By the end of watching, I'm like, y'all rooting. I'm like, y'all had something in your mind before the game even started. Ball boy is awesome. Shout out to the ball boy. Duke Watson found his mojo. Georgia's trailing. Of course they are, Robert. Of course they are. And thank you for the score update. I might have to go check the check the money line Maben stats. Ooh. Anyone else? Okay. I didn't notice that. Delquan, good catch. Sell out next week. It's gonna be a big game. You didn't think it was at the beginning. It's already blasphemy. You didn't remember Katarius Hicks? Because he was kind of like a third down receiver. Possession receiver. He made a couple plays for us. But they needed him a lot more than we did, kind of overall. We picked up the yards when we really needed them. Man, wow. JL do tell us Skinner's first touchdown as a Cardinal. I was happy to see that. And great job by Colin Lacey to see it's open field, don't get a holding call. Ooh, Kelly Dickey be having the good stats, don't he? Hold on. Shout out. Boom. Oh, can you believe Narduzzi pulled his quarterback? So I just say, that's what you're supposed to do. Just get the extra workout. Just listen. Once the comeback starts, you know the rules. You keep doing what you're doing. I wanted Alan and Jennings. Greetings. Okay. I'm gonna get to that Narduzzi. KD you ready to throw up hands for the defense? Ooh, we're gonna see. Listen, does Miller Moss throw the ball high, or does he throw it where only his receiver? I think that's how Miller Moss keeps the ball safe. By the way, if you're watching, you want to comment, come over to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Twitter or Facebook, jump on over to the YouTube channel. It's just Made for the Ville. It'll be live. I should post a link on Twitter, but if anybody feels like sharing the link, that'll be helpful too. Boom. While we in here partying with the Midnight Family, good win, fellas. Shit. I needed that. He does throw high. But what do you think about that? No, he pushed him in the back. Great job by our players. I forget who it was. Great job. That's funny. Great job by our player to throw his hands up in front of the ref to say, he pushed me. I'm not running into the kicker. And the Pittsburgh player put his hands up. You know what happens whenever you foul somebody. If you put your hands up, that means you were guilty. The Pittsburgh player knew it. The Louisville player knew it. The referee knew it. Great call. Teach your kids some discipline. Messi sounds great. Okay, let me just catch up. Let me catch up. I don't want to go too fast. Thanks for the scoring updates. A long time ago. I feel you. How do we feel? I don't think it was controversial. Penn State, Oregon. I didn't bet that game. I don't think it was controversial. That's a good call, Just Don. Yeah, go ahead and sync it up with Paul Rogers and them. Yeah, that UK game might blow up my chat. Listen, that defense, whoo, it's hard to watch defense, man, because defense has you on the edge of your seat. Like, nothing makes you feel more like a loser than 3rd and 3, and you know they're about to get the 3rd and 3, and your team gets a tackle for loss, and now it's 4th and 5 or something like that. It's like, I love defense. I love defense. The dream lives on another week. Oh, Doug, come on over to the YouTube, Doug. Let's talk about this. Go look, hit your YouTube link, type in "Made for the Ville." Come on over here and talk about it with us. Ooh, Doug. First one of the night. We got a winner. Yeah, Doug. Are you doing that tonight? Come on, Doug. You know you get a quick chair of shame for that. Come on, man. Good halftime adjustments. Brom gets an A today. Okay, we're running through them. TJ Quint, Watts. What about that goal line interception by Watts? What about that goal line interception by Watts? Give it up for English. Ooh, and he was talking slick. I did see that. Happy KCD trains never late. Is the game over with? Just in time. It's always on time. What's good? Ooh, the horse collar call. Oh man, I was going crazy over that. Moss is tougher than I gave him credit for it. That's fine. That's fine. There's no shame in that. Clev Lubin. I don't want to go any further without saying Clev Lubin. Just type Clev Lubin in the chat just to get it out your system. All jersey. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, it's a boxing match. Sometimes it's a boxing match. You got to stick to the game plan. So, look. So y'all was ahead of me on that one. Oh, man. I jumped ahead on accident. Sorry, y'all. I jumped too far ahead. You got to have good technique. Ooh. I might got a good card. I mean, listen. Conga look good. I think Miller Moss cared about winning. I think Coach was fine with it. He knew what Miller Moss was seeing. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if he changed his style. I'll think about that one. But since y'all want to get messy, y'all a little midnight family. Y'all be getting messy in here. Why y'all be getting so messy? Why y'all like getting so messy in here?
All right, tough team loss. We did it all together out there. Not happy. Everybody deserves better than that. The players in that locker room deserve better. I thought the first half we executed, pretty good. I think 0 turnovers in the first half, except for a punt return. I don't know. You guys watched probably up in the press box, they get the ball at the 3-yard line. We're up at the half. It's a back and forth game against a good football team. ACC competition. We didn't execute well enough in the second half. We talked about finishing. We didn't finish. We had 2 turnovers, one in the red zone, one coming out, and 2 turnovers in the second half. We put the game away, and we just didn't execute. Put Cole in there just to see if we can get a spark, and then
execute.
We got to play better. We got to execute better. I think
that was a great play by TJ Quinn. He read the quarterback. He knew where he was throwing it to. It was a good defensive call, good execution. Way to read the quarterback's eyes by TJ Quinn. It's a good play. That wasn't a mistake.
We executed better. We did a week ago, if you can imagine that. But we need 60 minutes execution, and again, it's coaches, it's players, it's us as a team. We stick together. It's one ACC game. You guys can watch the ACC and see who goes down. All our goals are still in front of us, and that's how we'll play. We got to get better. Questions?
Pat, with the decision to pull Eli, I guess what does that do for the position moving forward?
We'll go into next week, and I still say Eli's our starting quarterback, and it's what it is. Throw 2 picks in the second half, and it's tough. We get a big explosive pass, which we had some explosives today, which was great to see. Throwing the ball down the field and making some shots, and giving our receivers a chance. But we throw a short pass and get it picked out on we got the ball at the 4-yard line, I think. Maybe we should have run it, keep it on the ground, whatever. I thought when we did run it, we had success. But there's times we got to make more plays.
What was the interaction like between either you and Eli or Cade and Eli once that happened, once he was pulled from the game?
I just grabbed Eli and said, hey, listen, we'll sit out and watch this next series. And I think anytime the quarterback throws 2 picks, it gets in his head.
Ron, day one was good.
I just want to see if we can get a spark.
What was the reaction like from him?
Eli was fine. He was fine. He's a team guy. He gets it. He's hard on himself, and he understands what we expect.
What did the referee say on that, catch interference call that was taken back, given a fumble?
He explained it to him.
Don't know.
Pat, this is the second straight game you've had a 10-point lead in the second half and let it slip away.
Uh-oh.
I mean, obviously, Louisville ran a lot of plays on offense, but do you think the defense was gassed or anything like that?
Yeah, they had the ball for 40 minutes. Our offense had the ball for 20 minutes. In the first half, we had 3 3-and-outs, I believe. And we came out in the second half and had another 3-and-out. Too many 3-and-outs. You got to move the sticks. We talked before the game. You can't go 3-and-out. It puts our defense in a bad position. Defense played a lot of reps. I thought defense played solid. I mean, we're pretty loose in coverage at times. Javon McIntyre being out didn't help us any in the second half. We got to make more plays.
Pat, what was the problem, or what was going wrong on 3rd down throughout the afternoon? I don't think you converted one until Cole was in the game.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad. It's awful. 3rd down, we got to be better. We practice a lot of 3rd down. I don't get it. We'll look at the videotape, and I'll probably have more answers for you on Monday, but we did execute well.
Pat, you guys started off the first quarter pretty solidly offensively. What happened that it started to kind of start fizzling out?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you'll look at it, and I thought getting the first drive, went down the field, and again, we still kicked the field.
Team was emotionally weak.
Pass on 3rd down.
Just say it.
To Malachi in the flats, which is first down. Should be.
Our team was mentally tougher.
We don't execute. We don't make plays when we got an opportunity, an easy catch, and we got to execute.
It seemed like Joels and Jakari were giving you some good runs there. Do you feel like you guys ran the ball enough?
They ready to run them?
I don't know if we ran it enough. I'll look at the tape. I thought we did have some good runs in there, and then you get a good run, and then we got a holding call on it, which I don't know about that, but
Jesus.
You put yourself behind the sticks, and you put yourself in 3rd and long instead of 3rd medium, 3rd and short. You're gonna have problems.
How close was Des to playing today?
What's that?
How close was Desmond playing today?
He was close.
there aren't any good turnovers, but Eli's turnovers, one at the goal line last week, one at the goal line this week. He had one, I think, Central Michigan, and then one today where it's just a linebacker right in front of him. Are they more concerning because it seems like he's just not seeing him and he's making those in crucial situations?
Yeah.
Boom goes the Keith, come on over here to the YouTube channel Made for the Ville. What you hanging out on Facebook for? Twitter, come on over here to the YouTube channel Made for the Ville. You watching from the weeds. You can't even comment in
It's
here.
hard to find positives when you lose, but Rasheem Biles had a really good
I know
game
what
with
you
12
meant.
tackles in that pick six. What did you see from him?
Yeah, that was an unbelievable interception for a touchdown.
That was a big time play.
He played
The
well
Chris
last
Bell
week. He was a bright spot in the league.
knocked it away with his left hand
Defense, we played well, but
and
he
then
was
caught it with his right.
very
Big
smart
time
plays,
play.
plays
Bailed out
motion,
your quarterback.
with an attitude, and I love that guy.
There were a couple times on fourth down in the second half where you called a timeout. I think the one time you had the punt team out, you called the team timeout, send the offense back out. Are there communication issues,
No,
things
no
slowing down?
communication. I said punt the ball, and then after I thought about it, I said we're going to go for it. We got to go for the win. I just didn't have a whole lot of confidence on punting and making sure we get the ball back.
And you wasted a timeout. And you wasted a timeout with that. Your indecisiveness wasted an important timeout. It's your fault. It's your fault. Take credit for that. You didn't have a lot of confidence. You said it yourself. It's your fault. Slam Tan in the building. Ooh. Oh. Listen. That Quinn dropped interception is probably one of the top 10 angriest I've ever heard Steve rummage. And listen, we've been doing this for a long time. That drop TJ Quinn interception is a top 10 angriest. Number one was when Charity was late for the tournament game. Charity was taking too long to get dressed when we were supposed to go to the game against Michigan up in Indianapolis. That's the number one sports angry I've ever seen, Steve. TJ Quinn might rank it at 5 or 6. Hold on, let me catch it. Let's get Narduzzi back on here. Hold on.
How much time I didn't know if we get another possession, so I didn't want to take advantage of the possession. If we get beat there, then we got defense got the ball back. Which was more time. We had more timeouts.
Was it always kind of said that Cole, if you had to go to another quarterback, to be Cole? Was there any consideration for Mason?
Yeah, there's always consideration for both of them, but we'll look at that going forward as well.
Couple more. All good?
Anything else? All right, thanks.
I get it. Coach. I get it. Hold on. Okay. What are we? Do we need Jeff Brom? Do we need some social media drama? Do we need to get ready for some BBN post game? How much time left in the Kentucky game? Watt's interception was huge. Narduzzi makes 7 a year. They called him everything but a child of God. Oh, I can't believe he pulled this quarterback. Oh, it just went final. Hold on. How we gonna do this? We gonna do this hood? We gonna do this the hood way or what? Let's see. Are we gonna do it the hood way, or are we gonna try to do it clean? I don't want to hear that. Okay, that's the Alabama end of the game. Y'all tell me when that post game starts. I'll be ready. Ooh, Jamari Johnson just scored the tying touchdown for Oregon. Oh, man. It's a Cardinal daily double. I agree with that sentiment. Let's get a cheers here, because listen, that post game is getting ready to come up. I'll go get the stats. I'll bring up the stats for us so we can get a quick view of them. But before we do all that, I mean, it's Saturday night, y'all. Cheers. Louisville Cardinal football, standing players. Let's click on this. Let me click on this game. Pittsburgh. Okay, I'll bring y'all here to it. Let's go through it real quick. Let me get the sorry, y'all. Sorry, I should have had the comments rolling. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's go. Let's get Narduzzi out of here. Let's get Narduzzi out of here. Share. I want y'all to see the stats with me. Here they are. Here they are. Let's go. Make sure y'all can see that clear. Miller Moss, 35 for 51. 35 for 51, 339 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception for his ACC opener. Okay. Holston, 14 for 26, 228, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Duke Watson had 14 carries for 47. We need more out of that. But everybody's taking the same playbook, y'all. Everybody's taking the same playbook from James Madison. They are selling out on the run on us. They are selling out on the run. I know it's small on the screen, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't think I can get that much bigger. Duke Watson. And look, their top rusher, 6 carries for 36 yards. Chris Bell. Damn! Chris Bell, 10 receptions for 135 yards and 1 touchdown. Katarius Hicks, 4 receptions for 113 and a touchdown. Damn. Isaac Brown. Damn, Duke and Isaac both have 14 carries, y'all. Colin Lacey, 1 for 2. Miller Moss, damn, he's in the minuses. Receiving, 135. 95 is big out of Colin. Nate Karuski, the big time end zone catch. Woo! Antonio Meeks, Jaleel Skinner, Isaac Brown, 26, 25. Isaac Brown has 16 receiving. That's cool. Taylor Holloway. Okay. Interception, TJ Quinn. Yeah, TJ Quinn should have had. TJ Quinn should have been ridiculous with the interception numbers. Kick returns. Okay, this is just heavy stats right there. See these team stats real quick. Okay, 392 to 339. Passing yards, 339, 259. Rushing yards. But they, like I said, I think they just sold out on our run to stop our run. 23 first downs to 14. Third down, we were 9 for 19. Y'all were 1 for 10, Narduzzi. You were 1 for 10. Who wins a game 1 for 10 on third down? You were 1 for 4. You went for it 4 times on fourth down. You were 1 for 4. We ran 85 plays. Y'all ran 55. We punted 6 times. Y'all punted 3. Are you get out of here, Narduzzi? You got busted. We had 92 yards in penalties. You had 38. You lost 2 fumbles. You threw 3 interceptions, lost 2 fumbles. Are you kidding me? Time of possession, 39-20. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You think you should have won? You owe us an apology when you go back and look at the game film. You're just emotional. You just emotional. You owe us an apology. Narduzzi, you owe us an apology. Ask, support, and you shall receive. It's been so long since I've done this. Good people, my apologies for those of you who are new to the channel. But this is one of those things that it started early and it grew into an animal of its own. But when UK loses and people support the channel, this is what happens. Cheers, 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 just dawn. Touching you, what could make sweet Caroline? Fuck UK, times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. I really find fuck UK to believe they never will. Listen, I don't make the rules. I just play by them. Chris Bell is him. Listen, and every time he makes one of those big plays, they talk about what the pros see in him. Yes, they're selling out to stop the rush. So sometimes you got to remember that when you're judging kind of offensive line, but our running back's still making 1 or 2 guys miss early. And I'm telling you, when we get a little more confident in our passing game, that offensive line is going to look a lot better. I think that offensive line is going to look a lot better. Louisville or Pittsburgh? Ooh, good safety net. That was a big time catch. Okay, you were looking for our jet sweeps. See, I don't know if we just got that raw speed like that. Great to see Nate back. Just going by the numbers, should have won by over 20. Yeah. What do you mean? We gifted your offense good field position quite a few times. Our defense made some plays, made some stops. Then there's that. Yeah, but coach supposed to see the bigger picture. But again, I do know coaches change it up a little bit when they I know coaches change it up a little bit when they get right after the game versus after they see the tape and look at the stats. Oregon beat Penn State in double overtime. Boy, that offensive coordinator for Oregon gonna get paid. Whoever the offensive coordinator for Oregon is about to get paid, y'all. Once you bring out the Sweet Caroline, we back. My guy, I ran into. Listen, y'all. You know my morning routine on the weekends. Bumped into a guy, was like, "Hey man, when the Midnight Family starting back up for the season?" I was like, "We back up and running." That was funny. At 9:07 in the morning, my dude was like, "We got to get the midnight show back rolling again." I was like, "It's up." Great comeback. Fabian in the building. And then you got, don't do that, Christian. Christian. Listen, I'm going to just do this to you right now, Christian. And listen, this is out of love, Christian. This is out of love that I got to do this to you. We are on, it's Saturday night, Christian. It's Saturday night. You better not be talking about Virginia on Saturday night. We just won a road AC. We came back from being down 17-0, Christian. We were losing. We were dead in the water. I got interceptions on the goal line. I got TJ Quinn getting picks. I got, Colin. I got Miller Moss going for 330 plus. I got coaches making adjustments. I got stuff to talk about. You talking about UVA? On Saturday night, it's the 27th of September. You talking about UVA tonight? Don't do that. How could you do that to us? Or, am I being too harsh, Midnight Family? Am I being too harsh on Christian? Christian, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being too harsh. Yeah, I think it'll be packed. You know it. Too early, bro. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so listen, I thought maybe I was going too wrong. I was overreacting on Christian. I thought I was overreacting. It's Saturday night. And listen, Dave, is it hard watching the game with Chris? He's already going on to, listen, you need to go to Tri-State because that's premature if I ever seen it. Oh yeah. Listen, a 1-point win on an ACC road game is just fine. I know. I know. Christian, it's about the games in front of you. Not the game next week. It's the game right now. Oh, my God. Yeah, too hard. Dustin says too harsh. I'm already thinking about being 5-0. My God, you'll never be happy, Dustin. Where are you going to find peace and tranquility? Listen, I said it. I gave a disclaimer. This is coming from a place of love. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah. I saw that. That was bad too. You might have brought some karma on your team. You might have brought some karma to your team acting like that. Ooh, the spread was like 3.5 too, wasn't it? Chris is just like, all right, let's move on. You listen, everybody can get it. I got the chair of shame. About 2 shows ago. Christian, what do you think, Christian? talking about the rankings. What do you think? What say you, good people of the Midnight Family? What we gonna do with Lemon Pepper Louisville? Y'all know we love Lawrence. I don't know, Lawrence. You might got to get it too. Look, everybody's getting a chair of shame tonight. We talking about Pitt. We talking about practice, and we talking about Pitt. Lawrence gets the next chair of shame. Lawrence, we can't move on just yet. It is too early. Yeah, I'm giving out chair of shames left and right tonight. Can't rest on. Listen, tonight, we enjoyed the win. Even coaches say we're going to enjoy the win tonight because it's hard to win in this league. I will throw out chairs of shame all day long. To the chair. Hold on. We'll be 26. Now that's funny. Dave, now that's funny. That's something. Look, we all get our time in the chair. Anthony, everybody plays their mandatory. Yeah, didn't Lauren get it yesterday? We all remember our times in the chair. It's okay. You got to deal with it. Listen, a retroactive chair of shame to anybody that was hating on Miller Moss early. We all in it. Everybody gets one group chair of shame because we were all talking crap early. I do agree with that. And I know I was damn sure talking bad. Anybody? My goodness. Yeah. Lemon Pepper Louisville been really harsh on Ryan English during the summer. I forgot what Lauren did to get the chair of shame. Lauren can block me. She can block me out my own chat, and she got the chair of shame. You freed him. We all get it. Hold on. To start, they did a good job responding. They did a great job getting up off the mat. Yeah, they got off the ground. Shout out Hillamore Bay. They got up off the ground. And that's you really negative. Political asylum can't be purchased. Yeah, that'll get you out the chair. Just throw a go cards on the back end. But I stuck it out. Yeah, listen, I can pass it to community standards. Okay, I'm on the wrong one. I think I hit the wrong button. But yeah, that's right. That's right. So what? Is there no UK post game or something? What we doing here? Yeah, she had an appointment scheduled for game time. Yeah, that was definitely chair shame worthy. Listen, the chair of shame doesn't have room for misunderstanding. You just get the chair of shame, and sometimes you gotta deal with. It's like playing for Coach Crumb. I was explaining this earlier today. You take a shot, you're wide open, and you miss the shot. Okay? A normal human being would be like, oh, you were wide open, you missed the shot, whatever. So when Coach Crumb would call Marcus to the sideline, he'd say, why did you shoot that shot? And I would say, Coach, I was wide open. You're wide open because you can't shoot. Damn, Coach, I can shoot a little bit. Go. If you miss a shot, it don't matter. It does not matter. You missed the shot. You shouldn't have shot it if you missed it. That's like the chair of shame. It don't matter. You're going to end up in the chair of shame, even if it's not your fault, even if it's an honest mistake, even if you took a good shot and missed it. Chair of shame. We might rename it to Denny Crumb's chair of shame. Oh. If y'all hear a UK Postgame, let me know. Yeah, but Chris, if that's what we're complaining about, there's a reason. There's a reason that what's to say? There's a reason they're on the defense. That pick six was a low. He just went to the chair. They did fight through it. We really compete. Like I said, if you're a team that just did I pick BYU? They made some. Okay, was it the players making plays on defense, or did we have a good defensive game plan? I still gotta have that. That's still a conversation, man. There were a couple of possessions where Miller Moss had a lot of time to throw it downfield. That other sack that Miller Moss got was probably Isaac Brown not picking up that outside blitz. That right side, golly. I mean, they were selling out on the blitz. You got to be able to beat that with your game plan, your passing. Like I said, just no matter how good your offensive line is, if they're bringing extras, it's hard to stop that. I thought, you know what? I thought they were pretty good. I thought the line was pretty good. Right? I thought they were pretty good. Shut up. Hey, listen, JL, you better be making that up. You better be making that up. That better not. Is there a post game or is there an ESPN 680 post game show? Is there a post that we need to see? I mean, a post game show. There is. Where is it at? Wait. Is it on right now?
He ran the ball 220 times for 1,347 yards and 14 touchdowns. After Bush Hamden, 374 touches for 2,601 yards, 7 yards per carry, and 29 touchdowns. 29 touchdowns. The first 4 drives of the second quarter, 17 plays, 19 yards.
Is that bad?
That's abysmal. No, it's not bad. It's abysmal.
Oh.
It's the worst that it can be. 267-9680 UPS Jobs text line. We'll take Stoops whenever he decides to grace us.
Worse
with
than
his
Savage.
presence and speak. Number one, he should speak about this trade wreck that he has captained here this season. He also needs to talk about Jamarian Wilcox, of course.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, he's got to talk about that. He'll probably, turtle up and give some blasé coach speak answer. There's another thing too, Zach. The on-the-field product continues to decline. And it feels like every
bench
offseason
retains
there's
ass.
something else that we need to talk about and deal with in terms of player accountability and player behavior. And it's a running theme. And I saw Mitch Barnhart on the sidelines in this game tonight.
Y'all stay here. I'm
standing over there looking sad. And Luther's right. This is also on Mitch Barnhart as much as it is on Mark Stoops. And I like Mark Pope. And I think Mark Pope's going to do a hell of a job this season. And basketball's going to be a lot of fun. His first season was phenomenal. We don't celebrate Sweet 16s. But given the circumstances and the caliber of player that he had, I thought he did a really, really good job. And he went to the transfer portal. He spent some money. He got some good freshmen. And I think he's going to do a great job. So, Mitch Barnhart may have, hit a home run with that. But his inability to hold Mark Stoops accountable for the on-the-field product as well as the off-the-field product is staggering. It's staggering. This is supposed to be the pious Mitch Barnhart who, holds morals and ethics above everything else. This is the same man that would not sell beer at Kroger Field until well after the fact that the SEC allowed it. He drags his feet on everything else when it comes to morals and ethics. But when it comes to Stoops, guys get in trouble, boys will be boys, there's a lot of guys on that sideline that
I didn't even talk about the sexual assault case they just got.
And then they're out doing all these other terrible things.
Boys will be
And not
boys,
the
huh?
players, only the coaches. There's been coaches issues as well in the off season. So I don't want to hear from Mitch Barnhart anymore about how, we're student athletes first and we're talking about degrees in hands and blah, 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 blah. When you had this joke of a program failing on the field and off the field. It's absolutely stunning the pass that Mark Stoops gets in that regard. And maybe behind closed doors, there have been discussions. I don't know. We're not privy to that. But it doesn't seem like that because the problems continue to manifest every single offseason.
What's the old saying? You're either coaching it or you're allowing it. Well, right now he's allowing it because these things continue to happen. And the reality is there's a lot of programs that deal with off the field issues, but they kind of get overshadowed when you win. Just ask Kirby Smart. They have a lot of things happen all the time, but they win games, so people don't really bring it up all that much. So you can't be losing on the field and off the field. It's one thing if you were going 5-7 or 6-6, but you had like a 95% graduation rate. And look at all our guys going to class and our guys being choir boys and all that kind of stuff. And you can't even play that card. So where are you good? Like I mentioned on the field, where are you good? In your just program right now when it comes to anything football related, where is Kentucky good? What is their thing that they can be proud of right now? It doesn't exist. And not only that, now you're going to have apathy.
You should have sent it to me.
Apathy is at an all-time high now.
It really is, yeah.
I would be very surprised. The Tennessee Tech game might set a record for lowest ever attendance at Kroger Field. It's going to be a ghost town. And the only reason the Texas game is going to sell out, and the Tennessee game is going to sell out, and the Florida game is going to sell out, is because the opposing fans are going to show up willy-nilly. So there's just no excitement with this team. And the caller mentioned it earlier. if they were playing a high-tempo offense and they were losing games, I don't know, 52-49, at least you could talk yourself into, well, they're fun to watch. Like, this team's entertaining. And
like
then
Cal Mummy.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could get quarterbacks like maybe the next Tim Couch or something to be like, you know what? I'll just go there and throw for 5 million yards with that offense like what Western Kentucky's coach has done for the last 5 or 6 years, where they're not an elite program, but they throw for 1 billion yards and they're fun to watch. Kentucky's not even that. You can't be bad and boring. And they're both right now.
They're both.
They're both.
You're 100% right, Zach. 267-9680 UPS Jobs text line. If you want to get in there, let's read some. Or sorry, the phone line. Let's get to the text line. 437-9680 UPS Jobs text line. Penn State really bleeped the bed today. Texter, all you UK fans are fake. The reason they are losing is because no one is supporting Stoops. UK does not deserve that wonderful man. That has to be a U of L fan.
Is that Stoops' burner?
Yeah.
Is that like his mom or his brother or
A lot
something?
of money.
It's probably Vince Marrow. It's Big Dog.
Wouldn't that be something if that's Big Dog?
It's Big Dog. Texter, round day listening to you from Tucson, Arizona, buddy. Let them have it. Thank you very much. Listening to from Tucson. Appreciate the listen there, friend.
Yes, thank you.
Texter, so Stoops with a $35 million buyout decides to punt down by 22 points. I did notice that too, yes. Absolutely.
Buyout is crazy.
And South Carolina promptly runs out the clock. And to make it worse, Calzada was shown on national TV talking to people and laughing with his helmet off. But why would he care? He got his $1 million bag for doing nothing. This whole thing needs to be imploded. They all got money and don't care. There's something to that.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about when Cal multiple times. He flirted with the UCLA multiple times, or that one time he flirted with UCLA was like, maybe I'll go there, and he gets the big deal from Barnhart. Like, Stoops didn't have to do that.
Even Vanderbilt balling.
Gives it to him. And the sad reality of this is winning 7 or 8 games in Kentucky football means you deserve a lifetime contract. Because that is what the program has been historically. It's just been historically bad. And I hate to say that. I'm a Kentucky football fan. I've enjoyed the rich years. I bet
Brad.
Was fun.
I stay away from that.
They lost a lot, but they at least were fun to watch. As previous callers mentioned, Steve. Like Stoops wins 7, 8 games. He wins 10 games twice. It's like, give him everything he wants. He's great. We can't do any better than this, which isn't true. They can do better than Stoops right now.
Where's their Kurt Signetti? Where's their Jeff Lebby, the Mississippi State coach? Like, just find an offensive guy.
I used to make fun of Jeff Lebby.
Yes, you made fun of Jeff Lebby because they're supposed to be the worst. No, they're supposed to be the worst program in the SEC, and they're clearly not that. They've shown something. But
are they hands down the worst team in the SEC?
And look what Indiana's doing right now. Indiana's going to go to Oregon in 2 weeks, and that's going to be a top 10 undefeated showdown.
Did Indiana win?
Used to be a part of those games. They played Georgia here for the SEC East title at 18.
Not happening.
Even Zach. I mean, even at Williams-Brice Stadium tonight.
Yeah.
Because you would have to do $35 million in buyout and $35 million in NIL.
Scary loud.
It's far from the most intimidating that place has ever been.
It really was. There were empty seats all over the upper deck, and because South Carolina has been a little disappointing, and the Kentucky limps in at 2-1.
South Carolina sucks,
and they're probably like, South Carolina, Kentucky. Who wants to
see
Kentucky play? We'll probably win. I'll just stay home and watch.
Shout out Billy McNichol.
It's an 80,000 person stadium.
I agree.
And they love their South Carolina Gamecocks. And then when Kentucky comes to town, they're like, we can skip that one. We'll miss that one. We'll win that one. It's fine. We'll take a Saturday off. We'll wait for another big game. We'll wait for Georgia, or we'll wait for Texas or
Arkansas
Tennessee
might be worse than UK. I disagree.
In a couple weeks. They'll be there at that game.
I don't know if they play, but I disagree.
They'll be there for that game. They didn't have to be there for Kentucky. 5 years ago,
that
Kentucky team that went into South Carolina, that stadium was packed. I remember the first time they beat South Carolina at South Carolina under Mark Stoops' tenure, that place was going bonkers. Because Kentucky was at least respectable.
Yeah.
They're not even that anymore.
Are they going to play?
Respectable. And that's the thing that hurts the most. All the jokes you get from Louisville fans about being the doormat of the SEC, we used to be able to combat that, but like actually we're not anymore. We used to be, yeah, you're right about that, but right now we're not. Now they are the doormat. There's no Vanderbilt.
They're the
to fall
doormat.
back on. There's no Mississippi
There's
State
no
to fall back
Vanderbilt to
on.
pick
There's no
on.
Missouri to fall back on. No, you're the worst. You're the worst.
They've now officially gone a full calendar year without an SEC win.
And it's going to keep going.
Yep.
They're going to go another calendar year without an SEC win.
Yeah, where do you see the win? Is it Florida, perhaps, when it's cold and Lagway's all checked out?
Pay me to
maybe
exit.
they're an interim coach? Even then, probably not.
Florida has more talent.
He
Oh,
bought.
yeah.
Listen,
I would
he
trust
redeemed
Florida's
himself
talent over
today.
Kentucky's talent.
Oh, sure.
All those guys that Stoops ran off.
Yeah, I hate
well,
it. But we all hated seeing him go.
Because the culture wasn't there, Zach. They needed to
Fair
fix
enough.
The culture. Did that culture look fixed to you?
That culture looks
Does that look
totally
like-
fixed. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
does it-
On
does
and
it-
off the field.
Yeah, does that look like a group of guys just ready to go out there and just
No.
try their hardest and play their hardest and win a football game? No, they don't. They don't. So what Stoops did, because they're not, maybe they want to. Let me backtrack a little bit. Maybe they want to, and they work hard. They're just not talented enough. So what Stoops did is, since he was bad at coaching talent and he couldn't do it, he traded talent for culture, and he got his culture guys, and said, you know what, I'll take these guys, and I'll win games like I used to. And we'll be hard nosed and gritty and tough. And after you play Kentucky, you've played Kentucky.
They're going to win the right way. Clean up the program, have a nice, clean program, and we're going to win the good old college.
Shout out Anthony.
And they can't even do that.
They can't do that.
They can't even do that.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
traded talent for culture and thought that would work. And it hasn't worked. Not one little bit. I
But
think this team is worse than they were last
if it's a
year.
shovel
I
pass,
mean, they are.
I think the
They're
coordinator
worse
gets
last-
more
they're
credit
worse
than the
than
player.
At least they beat Ole Miss last year. They gave you a little fake optimism. They're not even
Yeah.
giving you fake optimism this year. There's
Even
nothing there.
even the fake optimism that we got when we played Ole Miss was like, oh, we played them close.
Yeah.
It didn't resonate. It didn't hit. It's like, there's a huge difference in we went and beat a top 25 team on the road than we played a top 25 team close at home. Like, that's not going to drag people through the season.
Ooh, I agree. I agree. I like when it starts
done,
overlapping.
man.
You're right.
It's done. Texter, I told you Cutter Bully was ruined the second he stepped on UK's campus. Why would a serious, talented quarterback go play at UK? I agree with you.
Great question.
I agree with you. If UK fans are lucky, Stoops will leave to be a defensive coordinator at Iowa. Why would Iowa want him? I mean, what? This is another reason to move the UK versus U of L game back to the start of the season. No UK fans are going to go, and U of L might be like 8-3 playing for nothing. That's a good take.
That's a very realistic scenario right now.
Texter was this is a good text too. Was Jamarian Wilcox one of those culture guys? Yeah, that's a great question. All these bad apples and guys that were, bad dudes off the field and on the field, and they weren't good for the culture, but they keep Wilcox, who had multiple issues on and off the field.
Multiple
Let's
issues.
keep that guy. Let's run off Dane Key and Barry and Brown.
Jamarian Wilcox got some bad charges.
We'll keep him. 437-9680 UPS Jobs. Text line, texter.
Jamarian Wilcox got some bad charges. If y'all know, you can type in that name.
Buyout. So, Zach.
I don't even want to lose my YouTube channel talking about what he's
and contemplate
what
the
charges he's facing.
future or lack thereof for Kentucky football.
Damn,
There's only
UK!
One
Is it like
bright
that?
spot I can find. Because the special teams are not very good. I mean, we have a good kicker, we have a good punter. We got
Is
that.
UK going
We're
full
back to the good punter
doormat?
days. How about that, Zach?
Yay. That's always what you want to have
Yeah.
is an all-American punter.
Yeah, we're back to the good punter
We're
days.
undefeated.
So,
Steve
hats off to
Spurrier's
the-
How many
Yeah,
undefeated
Steve
teams
Spurrier.
are left?
Steve Spurrier.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
Cutter Boley, 2 fumbles, 1 loss, 2.
Oh, he's not the savior?
It's terrible. Just absolutely terrible. And the defense, I'm looking at the defense, and
it's
not
all
one
good.
defender had more than 7 tackles.
I don't get on typing errors except for spelling my name wrong. That's the only one I chair shame it.
He had 5 tackles.
Davering Rayner led the team in tackles, but it didn't feel like it.
Touching you, what could pick sweet Caroline? Fuck you, Kate. I've never seen so good, so good, so good, so good. I decline. Fuck you, Kate. To believe they never would.
At any position, I mean, Lenore Sellers will get a shot at the NFL. He's talented enough. He's big and strong. Dylan Stewart will for sure be in the NFL.
Where we at?
The kick returner, they have Swain. Will probably get a shot there.
He knew it was time to get out, didn't he?
Not a lot of them.
That's a good point.
Kentucky doesn't have one. They don't have one.
Corey
could be an NFL guy. After tonight's performance, I don't believe that anymore. He missed a wide open tackle on a
Challenges. It's 11:53. Challenges. I'm doing this out of love. But everybody knows. What? Listen, you haven't lived life until your mother or your father said, this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. I don't know if millennials got that talk, but from where I'm from, and from the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina, you get this speech from the mountains. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. Even if you didn't believe it, it was the speech. Challenges, oh my God. Are you talking about Virginia on victory night? It's not even midnight yet. It's not even midnight yet. Are you insane? Challenges, are you insane? Chair of shame to you. It's not even midnight yet. How we played today won't beat Virginia next. Come on. Have some fun. Live a little. Pour yourself another cocktail. Roll up some of that wacky tobacco. Something. Relax. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment for at least one day. Please. Were you just itching to get the chair of shame? Was it your mission? I'm not going through a midnight show unless my life is not complete unless I get the chair of shame. And y'all know that's a real chair. That's a real nice chair. I'll have to tell you about the backstory of that chair one day. I don't know if I ever told it on the night show, but it's the real chair. But this is the chair of shame. It's literally 11:55. Total chair of shame moment. How we played, tighten up. I feel you. Critique, criticism, whatever. It's Pitt. Saturday celebration night. Chair of shame one more time. Okay, you got the chair of shame. You got the chair of shame. Let's move on. Props to Ron English. Second half shutout. Everybody's pumped about the Reds. Look, Dave, I should drag you back into the chair of shame. I should drag you right back into the chair of shame. Just on principle. waiting.
Which we're not going to get into, but
Is this too loud?
We do a song about, Kentucky's offense over the last decade or so and how it's not evolving. It's just frustrating to watch because I'm seeing, Penn State had a
the cheers is too loud.
To tie the game. I'm watching
Is that what you're
Alabama
saying?
throw all over Georgia's defense. These offensive coordinators are very creative at getting the ball down the field, and Kentucky is doing the same thing over and over again. I could call the plays, and I'm watching the game on television. I know exactly what they're going to do. And you know who else knows what they're going to do? The opposing defenses.
Yep.
Over and over again. No creativity whatsoever. It's just... Bush Hamden might be the worst offensive coordinator in SEC history. He's on the short list.
Justin Rowland tweeted, Shane Beamer talking smack in the post-game interview is where on the demoralization scale. Apparently, Shane Beamer is running it, and good for him. You know what? I would too. Mark Stoops took his shot at Shane Beamer with the sunglasses, and we all had fun with that. We made fun of Shane Beamer. Ever since then, Shane Beamer's been 4-0.
I had to.
4-0 against Stoops.
I had to.
I think he's, 4-1? Against Stoops, I had to look that up.
I think he lost his
what it
first.
is?
I think he lost the first
game.
Yep.
And he's gone 4-0 since then, so he's 4-1 against Stoops.
Yep. Shane Beamer.
The first.
Shane
the
Beamer.
First.
Let's get back to the phone line. Who we got next, Zach?
We got Josh next.
What's the saying?
All right, Josh.
The first sign to getting healthy is to admit you have a problem.
Hey, what's up, Ron Daddy? It's Onan here. Just want to talk.
Oh, what's up? What's up, Josh? How you doing, brother?
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate y'all's show, man. Y'all doing a good job.
Thank you.
For sure.
Cutter Boley, even at times, seemed lost today. Even when he had time to throw the ball.
It was some hard hitting. I agree.
He held it too long.
Yeah.
And then our defense, even when we had a good play to make, their players always fell forward. We never pushed anybody back. And we got bullied tonight. And that's what's the worst part of watching Kentucky play football. We got bullied. Just a sad thing to see. We got to move on from Stoops. We seem soft. Not soft, but just seeing them fall forward all night and us have chance to make tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and the Sellers breaks free, gains yards, gets first downs, and we suck.
Yeah, that's a great point, and I appreciate the call, Josh. The falling forward.
It's not about discomfort. It's about shame.
The North Sellers and the rest of Gamecocks.
You can be comfortable and be in
their
shame.
Momentum continued to go. They turned their legs. They
I
fell
want the
forward. They
chair
got
of
the first
shame
down,
to
or
be
the yard they needed
comfortable.
to get to make it second.
So you can have some time to reflect and not worry about the comfort of the chair.
To do that is Seth McGowan. He's it. He's it. All right, let's go to the next phone call. And it's Gary. Gary, welcome to the 1020
Round Daddy doing his thing.
Post-game show. What's up, Gary?
Thanks, Steve. How you doing?
Doing all right, brother.
Pause, and I agree.
Listen, Steve, you got to quit putting me on that weekly thing you guys do on the afternoon show when I had my meltdown. I'm just going to...
What is it called?
I'm cool and collected.
The mixtape.
That's the way...
The only reason we...
DeMonte, I'm going to do that as soon as this show is tonight.
I loved it. It wasn't...
I know.
Yeah, I love... You're passionate.
Caller and all that stuff. I know. But anyway... Yeah, because I did have a meltdown that night, but I'm not having that tonight. But guys, you know what? I'm just
my glass runneth over.
Dude, I'm used to this. I mean, what the hell? I'm getting numb. Listen, here's what you got, fellas.
You got comfort in the chair, Shane. Nice strong back.
Blocking this year, but they weren't worth a dang
padded seat.
Tonight. You
made
got
from
good running backs.
aged bourbon barrels.
You've got a decent running game, but gentlemen. We have no receivers and we have no quarterbacks. Let's just tell it like it is. Cutter Boley, I had high hopes for him at first.
Text me.
Dude, he hasn't shown me a whole lot
Text me.
this year. Really, he hasn't. I'm sorry. Even when we get a player over, which very seldom that happens, he's not accurate downfield. Now he can throw the short passes, but that's all we got.
And then NIL.
Out of the backfield. We have no receivers that can get open downfield, guys. I called a few weeks ago and said.
12:01.
What I'm concerned with on offense, one of the big things was receivers.
Loves a UK loss.
Defensive backs. And you guys
loves a UK loss.
None.
That's only two players.
It's not getting better, guys.
Pops Maven is in Arizona now.
Was headed in the wrong direction.
He's on his way back.
And guess what, guys?
to this side of
change till there's a change at the top.
the
That's
continent.
as simple as I can put it. I'm not going to scream and holler because what's the use in it? And yes, I doubt very seriously we win an SEC game this year. I doubt very seriously we do.
Nothing, Gary.
I mean, do you keep a coach who doesn't win one conference game
People might as well just get used to it. I mean,
and been there for 8,
until
10
we
years?
have a change at the top, it's just going to continue. It's not going to get better. And even the defense tonight didn't play well. And I can't remember which one you guys said it earlier, but it did look like it looked like all they wanted to do was street fight instead of play football tonight.
Yeah, that was one of our callers, and you're exactly right. He was right, too.
Yeah, so
I can
anyway,
handle
guys,
Virginia talk now.
Thanks, Gary. We love you, buddy. We appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Before we get to Sackaroo,
but I can handle it now.
here are a couple quotes from Stoops' post-game presser, okay?
But
You ready for
Virginia
these,
talk
Zach?
before 12 o'clock.
He's doing the radio show. He's doing the post-game radio show.
insanity.
I'm waiting for him to actually come to the podium because he's a bum.
Yeah, here,
I'd
from
rather
Adam
wait
Luckett.
till about Tuesday
We're a
evening
better football team.
to go
We're doing some good things.
to Virginia
we
talk.
just got to be better. We got to look at everything. What we're
But
doing
I don't control
coaching-wise.
the masses.
Oh, boy.
Zach, he said
Listen.
there's no Zach. I don't care what universe or dimension.
Listen, JL do tell. The reason that's such a long-standing joke is because for years we beat a Pittsburgh, and I want to talk about all the things about the victory. And Steve wants to talk about all the things about the victory. But I swear, listen, I don't know. Listen, if you've been in any kind of long-term relationship, you know that somebody knows a button just to fuck with you. And I'll be in a live show, and Steve, in this kind of situation, you beat Pittsburgh, you eke it out against Pittsburgh with a phenomenal comeback, a great defensive showing, a quarterback show, all the questions that people were worried about. You answer all these questions, and then I'm like, welcome back to me, 93.9, blah, 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 blah. And I'm telling you, like a long-time relationship, Steve will be like, man, but Virginia's going to be a big test. And I'm telling you, I will be like, and he knows how much that pisses me off. If you can't spend a Monday talking about a victory, and listen, and he appreciates it, but he knows how much that irritates the shit out of me. Move it on a Monday morning to the next game. And pardon my language, but you get the point. He will do that. And even if he's joking, I mean, he's always joking because he knows you need to spend time on your victories. The season's too long. Games are too hard to win. They're playing to win too. What did somebody say in chat? That coach makes $7 million to win. They make a lot. The players get NIL. They get a lot of money to win. It's a challenge every weekend. But I think people they gloss over that. I got into radio to say, stop overlooking a win. That's one of my number one. Stop overlooking any win because it's hard to win games. It's very difficult. And I despise moving along going past a win without spending the proper time acknowledging it. It's just too hard because you'll harp on a loss for a month. Ooh. You don't do that unless you got a guaranteed. Listen, the only way you buy him out is if you can get Will Stein. If Will Stein said, I want to come return Kentucky to prominence. Not return. If I want to lead Kentucky to prominence, the only way you pay a buyout like that is if you know you got Will Stein, which is not ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Yeah, no. It crazy. Yeah, the crowd's gonna be silly. And then listen, and don't let the weather. I don't even know what the weather's supposed to be, but a game like this that's gonna be packed. That's another thing I hate. You'll get people that can't go or don't want to go. All they'll talk about is reasons not to go. Traffic, louder than life, bourbon and beyond, weather. They'll try to convince you not to go for some reason. It's in me. Yes, it's in me. I can't help it. All the teams got players. Look, that she got to deal with him almost as much as me. I mean, for the right price, right?
I want to hear meow in my ear. You think anyone let Matty Banks know that UK lost while he was out
For
on
the right
safari?
price, right?
Yeah, make another video. I had to go out there and I had to disconnect from social media. And
Yeah, I know what you meant.
I'm sorry I missed the Eastern Michigan game. Go Cats.
Eddie George.
Go ride a rhinoceros.
All
right, bring Ince on. What's Ince?
What's
doing?
the other
Ince,
coach for
are you there, brother?
JMU?
Yeah, Mr. Booth isn't going to meow. He's just chilling here.
All right, that's cool.
Chiefs closed at 10, so I had to abandon them all.
He was in there all night, but they kicked him out.
Yeah, but if there's a 2% chance,
I had to find some way to enjoy the night and watch
people will bombard you with the 2% chance of
House
rain.
of Mouse. The kids Las Vegas. That's right. So what are your thoughts on the game, man? I know you and I were texting through most of the game.
You know what? We'll separate this. Tune in to Round Daddy. Good people. I need some dinner. It's late. If you're in here on Twitter, sign up, hit the notification button on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel's made for the Ville. It's the Midnight Family. Facebook. If you're in here watching from the sideline, you want to comment, join the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe. The notification button's important, y'all. That's how you know. Guaranteed Midnight Family meeting. You'll only know if you subscribe and hit the notification button. You can listen to the rest of the UK Postgame show. What else? Delquan, we need to set up another order. I'm going to hit you up. If y'all want the next round of Midnight Family t-shirts that look like this, all you got to do is send me an address. Send me an email and an address. madefortheville@gmail.com. If you want to sponsor a certain show, if you want your business played on the show, if you have a commercial for your business, if you have an overlay for your business, send me an email, madefortheville@gmail. There are 420 people in here right now that can see your business. Just send me an email. We can get your business out there. We can get your channel out there. If you want me to advertise your channel, just send me an email, madefortheville@gmail. If you want to say you hate the show, send me an email, madefortheville@gmail. If you love the show, send me an email, madefortheville@gmail. What else? You want to buy me a drink? Cash App, hashtag maybe939. I think I'm running out of breath. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, Midnight Family. Ask somebody who has one. They call if they see you out with one of these. It's like a secret handshake. Again, Twitter watchers, subscribe to the YouTube channel, which is Made for the Ville. Facebookers, if you want to jump in, you want to be able to get in chat, Made for the Ville. Drink more bourbon. Shameless plug from Dave Brown, Bourbon Hunter. All right, good people. That's going to do it for the Midnight Family. Good win. We don't need to talk about Virginia yet. We know we're going to play Virginia. Chair of shame for everybody who talked about Virginia tonight.